In a shocking turn of events, two extreme sports athletes faced life-threatening situations at the renowned Red Bull Rampage event. But what happened, and why is it stirring up conversations? Here's the intense story. Two freestyle mountain biking stars, Adolf Silva and Emil Johansson, were rushed to the hospital via helicopter after separate, terrifying crashes at this iconic event in Utah's Zion National Park. Silva, a Spanish rider, was performing a daring double backflip during his second attempt at the course when he hit a steep downhill section, resulting in a brutal impact. The rider landed on his head and tumbled down the rocky terrain, a scene that left the audience stunned. The crowd quickly gathered around Silva, and emergency services swiftly airlifted him to receive medical attention. Red Bull USA later provided an update, assuring fans that Silva was responsive and communicating with his family and friends within 30 minutes of the incident. This crash came after a previous fall during his initial run, which he fortunately walked away from. Silva took to social media to reassure his followers, revealing a lower back injury but expressing gratitude for the overwhelming support. He also mentioned the comfort of having his family by his side. But the drama didn't end there. Later that day, Swedish rider Johansson attempted a tailwhip, a risky maneuver, and crashed down a steep cliff. The competition was halted once more as medical teams worked to reach Johansson, who was in a precarious position. He too was airlifted for treatment. Johansson shared his diagnosis on social media, a severe dislocation of his right hip, which was put back in place at the hospital. However, surgery may be required to remove bone fragments. Despite the injury, he seemed to be in good spirits. The Red Bull Rampage is notorious for its treacherous landscape and the riders' jaw-dropping stunts. This year's event proved to be no exception, leaving fans and fellow athletes alike with a chilling reminder of the risks involved in this extreme sport. But here's where it gets controversial. Some argue that the very nature of the sport, with its inherent dangers, is what draws in both participants and spectators. Is this an acceptable risk for the thrill of the ride? What do you think? Share your thoughts on the fine line between extreme sports and safety.